No.
Rolling. Hair look okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Hey everyone, how's it going? And happy Halloween 2011. So, I said I was going to do this last year and the year before, but I never did. Some of you may or may not know, Halloween is my favorite holiday. And every year, I generally decorate a lot because I like to. And I had a bunch of Halloween decorations, and they all got destroyed by rats. So I've had
Did they really?
Yeah, they did.
Oh wow.
So I've kind of had to start over the past couple of years, start from scratch. So I want to start kind of like showing them off every year, showing like how they build and everything. Ignore the cars in the background. I live in a new neighborhood. People aren't quite used to this yet. But anyway, so I'm going to show it off once in the daylight. God. Show it off once in the daylight, and then I'll come back out here later tonight and get it in the dark. So, let's go. And also, never let me cut my hair this short ever again. That goes for all of you.
Well, it doesn't look too bad.
So, come over here, and we have the cemetery, the graveyard. Okay, so we have this one, and it's falling over, but it says vacancy, and it's supposed to glow in the black light, but the black light doesn't work, so it just kind of stays there. And then we have more. These are like the little baby ones, which is very, very depressing when you think that this might be a little child buried here. This is a piece of duct tape. Don't worry about that.
That's part of the features, though.
Yeah. And then here we have, honestly, this doesn't really fit with the whole graveyard theme, I guess, but he's like a werewolf guy coming out of the ground with a human heart.
Oh,
So
I didn't even know what that was.
Yeah, it's a human heart.
Oh,
So
okay.
I felt like it kind of went with the graveyard, but kind of not. So I did it. And
He's a
then,
grave digger.
Yeah. And then over here, you see this one. Some of you may remember this gravestone. Black Rose and the skull head. Here, the graveyard is being haunted by this poor, unfortunate soul.
That would seem more like Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Got a skull going on there.
Yeah, exactly. This is Shakespeare's ghost.
Yeah.
That's the new backstory. And then, like, the caretaker or whatever thought he would celebrate Halloween, so he put some pumpkins in the graveyard. Look at this! This goes with the Shakespeare theme, too. You know how, like, the drama is, like, the happy mask and the sad mask?
Yeah.
The two different faces on the pumpkins.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
That's pretty freaking awesome. I never even noticed that. Alright, so we move on from the graveyard. We come over here. This, honestly, is probably the scariest thing for me because I have arachnophobia, like big time. I have panic attacks when I see a spider in my car. I almost wrecked one night after work. So if I saw this in real life, I would probably pass out from sheer terror. So anyway, I actually just walked through a spider web, I think. But we have this creepy spider who has attacked a person, and
It's not very big, actually.
it's a child.
Oh, okay.
It's about-
So many children.
It's so sad. He's about to feast. Him and his children are feasting on this poor soul. The tree's making some weird noises.
Got a pumpkin on the light there.
I'm not there yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm going in order.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
And over here, got some extra spider web that doesn't really work. So we'll just leave it there, actually. And then, as you just said, the pumpkin on the light, which is cool. I don't know if there's one. Yeah. I can't do it right now, it doesn't work. This is daylight. But normally at night, whenever it turns on, it looks like a pumpkin. And a Halloween wreath. This guy, and then this guy. And there's actually a black light back here. You can't see it right now. But when it turns on, it lights up the spider web and those guys. And it's cool. We'll skip this guy for a second. come over here. Some of you may also recognize him. He once had a role in some videos of mine. His name's Brad. He's kind of leaning right now, but I like him. He's my friend.
He's the only one that understands you.
He is. Really. We have a big jack-o'-lantern here, but it costs too much to buy a real pumpkin and carve it, so let's buy a plastic one. And then this guy, I don't really know what his name is, what to call him. When I bought him, he had a tag that said he was a creeper, but honestly, when I think of creeper, I think of walking cactuses that go so I don't like to call him a creeper.
Kind of has the O face though. Look at
His saying, "Oh!" He just found out some really bad news. No! Come up here. Don't fall. And then, okay. Boo. This, I don't really like him, but I wanted to hang him up, so I did.
Does he have a name?
Boo.
Oh.
And then here, this is an orange skeleton, and as you can see, he's beckoning towards this, where like the trick-or-treaters or anybody really can come up, and instead of hitting this ding dong, they hit ding dong. They hit this
Doorbell.
They would hit this, but
You know something has to go wrong.
always.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Does it work?
They would hit this, and normally he would go like, boo! He would jump out, but
The battery's dead?
either that or I just broke it
Oh.
when it fell. So we'll just not touch that ever again. So yeah, I think that's it. There's lights, purple and orange, because you can't have black. Well,
Yeah.
you can have a black light, but it's something else entirely. And then also, I decorated my car. Can you see it?
A lot of reflection. You have to
Can
open the
you
door.
see it?
No, I can't.
Here.
Open the door.
This is a bat. He hangs on my mirror, and it's a Halloween decoration, but it's also a homage to Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Can't stop here. This is bat country. Oh no. I just need a fly swatter to start swatting at. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this year's Halloween decorations. There's somebody watching us through that guy's door, I think.
That's
But,
okay. Yeah.
So yeah. I didn't think of a way to end this or transition. So I guess the next thing you'll see
Is
is
night.
the night version.
Right.
There's drums. Do you hear the drums? There's a school bus. Do you hear the drums?
I actually don't hear the drums. Do you hear drums?
Yes.
I don't hear any drums.
I swear I heard drums.
Okay. Oh, there I got it. Yep. Anyways, later.
Cut.